Hey, welcome back to Piece of Chaos. Well, we're halfway through the year. June is over. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. Piece of Chaos. Heading out for a little while, taking a little vacation, heading back east for the big 4th of July holiday. I'm excited about it, and it's good. It's good to get back there once in a while, see the family. It's kind of this started to become this kind of traditional big gathering of the family. So I'm looking forward to that. It's always nice to have that around, and it's pretty special. So. Looking forward to that. It's going to be in a new spot this year. I'll report back on that after we get back. Kind of at the beach, kind of at the East Coast beaches. A little different than the West Coast beaches, but still, beach is the beach, right? So, yeah, that'll be good. Got an early flight in the morning, and looking forward to it. But it made me think of... the 4th of July has turned into this sort of family reunion for me the last few years. Big extended family reunion. And it's awesome, but I don't know, 4th of July is an interesting holiday, right? And it seems very, it just seems very different than it did when we were kids, when I was a kid. And I remember this really amazing park that we used to walk to. It was kind of at the center of the center of town, and we wouldn't drive because it would just be mayhem, cars packed everywhere. Everybody to basically lay in a grass field and lay on a blanket and watch the fireworks overhead. God, we look forward to it so much, and it would be hot and humid and buggy and messy and just chaos running around with sparklers. And man, we look forward to it every year, though. So great. So great. And I think that's when I see fireworks now. They really haven't changed much. I don't think. I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I don't remember them that well. I'll have to go back and look through all the beautiful blurry photos from, Instamatic cameras of the fireworks that you used to take. You have no idea whether it focused or not. And so crazy. Now firework photography is amazing. But anyway, the point being, fireworks haven't changed much. But the setting and people you're with and, what happens when you see fireworks is really kind of the special part. So it'll be great to see it with family and friends and, catch up with everybody and see the fireworks. But the America that we're celebrating is different, huh? This week's been pretty crazy. The Supreme Court's really busy, seemingly sending us back in time to, I guess this is the idea of Make America Great Again, is push us back 100 years. And, oh, man. I'll tell you what, this group of people that is trying to claw back a lot of the hard-won freedoms and rights that people worked for, so sacrificed so much for in this country. The people who are pushing it back and setting us back and doing this to our country, they are very thorough, they are planning, and they are really good at paperwork. Like, think of the amount of just pure administrivia that you would have to go through to pull this off. It's astounding. Like, to really believe these things are the right thing to do, but believe it so much that you go through all of this trouble, this administration, all of these official means to change the laws, and not to give people more freedom, not to, help people, but to tell them what to do, to follow a religious doctrine in some form. It's really strange. And today was the one with, because there's been so many, today was the one with student loan forgiveness, which, I mean, when you really look at the dollars, the amount of money they're talking about here to make such a mess over is very frustrating that they're even talking about it. But and what was the other one? There was another case today that they dropped. The LGBTQ community rights website decision. It's man. It's bad. It's worse than we think. Maybe if you pay attention to it. But the crazy thing that I start to think about is, like, this is all unnecessary. We are making up all of these laws, many of which we know to be, not human nature or not in everyone's best interest, or to have unforeseen consequences that, we just kind of throw up our hands and say, oh, well, there's nothing we could possibly do about it. It's a law. Meanwhile, we just wrote it down and called it a law and started doing it and punishing people who don't do it. And very strange, very strange. So anyway, all that comes up for me on the 4th of July because, what are we celebrating? Independence, freedom, getting away, leaving tyranny and oppression. And boy, it just doesn't feel as strong right now. But, if you look at the data, everything is getting better and all that. But, I think it was Steven Pinker wrote about that. Like, by statistics, everything is better. Healthcare, longevity, everything. Everything is better than it ever was. But the news presents a different story. That kind of makes sense. But anyway, 4th of July, let's enjoy it. Hope you have a great time. Have a hot dog, barbecue, some red, white, and blue stuff, and enjoy. Hug your loved ones. I wanted to talk for this week real quick, just one last thing before I head out on a little break here. I started and finished the TV show The Bear, which I know the second season just came out, so spoiler alerts if you haven't gotten through it yet, just skip ahead. But or turn this off, whatever, it doesn't matter. But man, what a fantastic show. What a well-written, beautiful piece of work that is. Just every actor is great. The dialogue is great. The way it's shot, I've never seen anything shot quite like it before. The cinematography of it, the way they capture not only the action in the show, the actors and the story, but the way they move the story forward is just fascinating and beautiful because it's about food and fine dining, and that world is where it's set. So food plays a very big part, and it is just a beautiful piece of work, beautiful piece of storytelling. Loved it. Really, really loved it. It's very compelling. So if you haven't watched that, I'd highly encourage you to take the time. It's kind of worth the time to get through it. It's shortish episodes, 30, 45 minutes. You can get through it pretty quick. It moves quickly. Very little drag in that show. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I talked about Succession, which was also fantastic. But like my criticism of it, which is kind of funny, is like I wonder. So Succession was 4 seasons long. I think 10 episodes or something a season. Each of them was like an hour. Some of them a little bit longer. I feel like it would have been about a 3-hour show if they just removed transportation. So anytime they were moving in a car, plane, or helicopter, or approaching a car, plane, or helicopter, or a boat, if you removed all of those scenes from Succession, I think the entire 4 seasons could be condensed in about 3 hours. So I hope somebody does that edit. That'd be really interesting. But that also a beautiful show, beautifully shot, beautifully acted. But anyway, so I've been watching a lot of TV, trying to take it all in and just appreciate the work. And because we're going to have a break here, not a good one, a break of quality television and movies and TV, I guess. I already said television, but shows. I mean, there's going to be a big break because of this writer's strike. The last time a writer's strike happened, reality TV was born and really took hold. I mean, it had already started, but it really took hold. The last writer's strike, and I don't know. I know some people love it, but I don't know. I don't know what to say about most reality TV. It's too popular to say it's not something, that they don't have something there, but it just feels like a real slap in the face to well-crafted story, a little bit. And the art of filming story. I'm not saying there aren't stories that are crafted, but, soap operas are also well-crafted stories. I don't know. It's just really weird, the whole reality TV thing, especially the stuff that isn't like, you're not learning something type shows or being educated or documentary reality, but just supposed reality, just watching people fight and so forth. I just don't get it. So anyway, that's my little plug for the writers, and feeling like I'm just going to get as much in now as I can, and then I can not have to worry about catching up on anything for a while, because there's not going to be anything new for a while. So, yeah. And on that note, I've been writing and reading a little bit recently, and thinking about movies and scripts and stuff. And I don't know if I've ever talked about that on the podcast, but that's something that I really enjoy. It's hard as hell to do. It's fun to do, to write for TV and for movies. I've not had anything produced, but I have produced, I have created those things and had some table reads and gotten some things moved along and in pre-production, but never finished, never out there. But it's a wonderful hobby, but it comes and goes, as I find it comes and goes. The inspiration to do it, it's very difficult. But it's very rewarding, and I love it. And I've been thinking about that a lot too lately. So I don't know. The creativity is awakening again in me, which is kind of glad it's back. Definitely lost some of that in the pandemic, so it's starting to come back. I got my coconut LaCroix with me here. I know it's LaCroix. Yeah, ready for vacation. So hope you have a amazing holiday. I hope you get to see your family and friends and, have a safe travel, restful travel, and if you're traveling. And, enjoy. Thank you so much for being a part of this and reaching out, listening, and downloading and all that stuff. Appreciate you. Have a great holiday. See you in July.
Said to myself, this affair ain't never gonna go too well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know too well that I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything come what might for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that rings in the nights, repeats and repeats.